Ito ang Intercontinental Broadcasting Corporation. Sa bagong Pilipinas.
Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
Mindanao Network, right here, right now, as promised. From the news desk of the Mindanao Development Authority, delivered fresh by Mindanao Network, the business and investment news updates. This is the Mindanao Advantage. Our name, our edge.
Maayong buntag, Mindanao. We're all set and ready to hit the road to the Palm City of the South, Tagum City, for the 34th Mindanao Business Conference, the biggest annual gathering of business leaders, policymakers, and forward-thinking innovators from across the island. With this year's theme, Fostering Innovation and Sustainability Towards Global Mindanao, MinBisCon 2025 is set to spotlight industries shaping the region's growth from agriculture and halal economy to renewable energy and business synergy. Tara, samahan nyo kami as we take you on the road to this exciting event. This is the Mindanao Advantage, on the road.
It gives me immense pride and joy to welcome you all to the 34th MinBisCon 2025. Mindanao is a land richly blessed with fertile lands, abundant seas, and resilient people. But more than its natural wealth, the true strength of Mindanao lies in you, the entrepreneurs, leaders, and visionaries gathered here today. Your presence is proof that growth of Mindanao is not a dream for Mindanaoans alone. It is a shared mission for the whole Philippines. This year's theme, Fostering Innovation and Sustainability Towards Global Mindanao, speaks to a very heart of our journey. Expect exciting plenary sessions, engaging panel discussions, and meaningful networking. Expect bold ideas that will challenge the way we think and fresh partnership that will move our businesses and our entire island in the region forward.
I would like to extend my personal thanks to the Tagum City Chamber of Commerce and Industry and the Philippine Chamber of Commerce of Industry Mindanao for the successful staging of this Mindanao MinBisCon 2025. Going to a conference which will host business leaders, policy makers, stakeholders from across Mindanao and beyond that will contribute in shaping the economic future of Mindanao. There is no way that I will not go and be there together with these people. For over a decade, the Mindanao Development Authority and the PCCI in Mindanao has been partners in fostering and advancing inclusive growth, regional competitiveness, and investment promotion across the island of Mindanao. Through MinBisCom and a series of strategic trade missions, we have cultivated a resilient alliance of local industries, one that continues to unlock opportunities and potentials that amplify Mindanao's voice in the national development agenda. This year's conference comes at a pivotal moment as Mindanao accelerates its transformation through landmark infrastructure and policy reforms.
MinBizCon is an annual event, where we gather not only the business sector in one place, but also the policymakers. So it's an annual event wherein we get to touch base, review what has been happening for the past year, policies we need to pursue so that we will have a more competitive business here in Mindanao, and to also promote economic development in Mindanao. No? This is also a chance for us in the business sector, especially from the Chambers of Commerce. It's a reason for us to gather together, and we also get to network. See what's going on, how we can collaborate, how do we push Mindanao, can we do things to promote Mindanao and push for more economic development and investment here in Mindanao.
For today, there are actually 3 plenary sessions. The first session is about bridging borders. How do we ensure solidarity among not just within Mindanao but outside of Mindanao? We want to make sure that we are able to bring and sell the products and services of Mindanao, not just the products and services, but particularly the companies and the people who compose these companies, so that we will be known not just as a maker of quality products and services, but also to showcase to them that we have full of talents here in Mindanao.
As a business leader in Region 12, coming to the MinBizCon has opened up not just opportunities, networks, but even inspiring stories from all the people I've been able to meet, the presentations of Minda on the macroeconomic landscape of Mindanao. And at the end of the day, it really gives me, the participants, a better understanding of the opportunities, challenges, and how I think we can all work together coming from business, the private sector, in really pushing Mindanao forward and not always depending on Manila, but really taking matters into our own hands and finding solutions together as a community to push progress, push investments that lead to job generation and a better Philippines. Mindanao's growth is hinged, I believe, not just on what's outside of Mindanao, but really from within, which is the core competency of us as businessmen. As MinBizCon has become an important event for us to take stock of all of the positive developments, the challenges. At the end of the 2 or 3 day conference, we all leave knowing what needs to be done, what needs to be pushed, and what areas of focus we have to address to continue pushing for the development, ensure our businesses are successful and competitive, and at the end of the day, have a positive outlook for the future of Mindanao.
Speaking for the European Chamber and for the consulate I represent, which is Finland, cross-border partnerships are seen as catalysts for growth. No? So foreign chambers are not only conduits of trade, but also platforms of trust. And by linking Mindanao-based enterprises with investors, technical experts, and policymakers abroad, these chambers facilitate foreign direct investment in agriculture, infrastructure, and digital industries, encourage market access for Mindanao's export products, bring in the best practices and global standards. Dito na papasok yon product certification. And that is very essential for us to succeed if we want to penetrate larger markets. The most important thing that I really will stress to everyone else, and because this is everybody's business, it is a question of framing the right story of Mindanao. Why? Because doing otherwise can trigger serious misinterpretation of what Mindanao is all about. The global collaboration that I see here is really grounded on realities. Let's just have some real talk and real sense appreciation of what Mindanao is all about.
we in the business sector, we want it to be a land of opportunities. No, it's not promise, it's about opportunities. And we have seen that Mindanao has a lot of natural resources. We also want to show that Mindanao is an opportunity for not only the locals to invest, but there is peace, no? There is stability for investors to also invest. With all the plenaries that has been going on in the MinBizCon, they're chosen carefully to reflect on what opportunities are there for Mindanao. No? So like this year, we have innovations and technology in farming.
So we're looking at empowering farm agribusiness, cultivating investment-ready agribusiness MSMEs, and amplifying investments and exports. Investments and exports grow in the farm agribusiness sector. No? So I am seeing a lot of things here. There's a series of activities that will offer the farm MSMEs an opportunity to showcase themselves as a viable investment location and partners in the agribusiness sector, as well as a competitive and reliable source of agri-fishery products.
We need also to include the marginal farmers by doing training, doing specific innovation specific to the region. We need to include what are their existing practices. We need to encourage knowledge transfers and community engagement, and also the human capital development. So again, let us harness technology to secure the future of our fisheries by as much as possible trying to innovate and implement Aquaculture 4.0. Thank you.
There's a lot, especially with the advent of the halal economy. You know, in our earlier times, you only know halal as stamped on the products and services. Like we usually see it from the imported snacks that we get from Malaysia or Indonesia, and now it has expanded. We know that halal is a certification. It is a standard like that of ISO. And if you are a business who truly believes in the concept and the results of halal certification, then you have an expanded market. You have an expanded opportunity, because by the time you have a thorough understanding of halal, you will be able to take a look at, I should innovate as a business so that I can expand and offer that opportunity to those who need halal businesses or halal products and services. Like me, for instance, I just knew recently that there are already halal financial solutions and services. And then, in fact, if you dig deeper into the insurance business, there's takaful that is similar to halal. In the Philippines, I believe, we have to work together. We have to innovate also the modules that we offer. Like, for example, we know that DTI is a forerunner in the halal. And then, of course, we know that BIMP, IAGA, no, they're really good at it. But how about those who are not there? Those who are not in the region. We should know and work with them so that maybe we can improve on our education system, like especially those universities and colleges who are offering hotel and restaurant management. We can work on that. And then, in fact, halal is also true in terms of financial services, as I said earlier. Cosmetics. There's already halal industry that is operating now in terms of cosmetics. Not just that, the agriculture, because our livestock also eat food in the same way that we eat food. So it's a chain of opportunity that we can have with the halal economy. There's a big market for halal. And what is the opportunity for Mindanao? We understand our brothers and sisters, especially our Muslim brothers and sisters. So there's no way that we cannot integrate halal system in our business processes in the way we do businesses here in Mindanao.
When it comes to our experience as a halal certification body, we existed since 2006. And our first client is based in Davao City, an exporter of processed fruits. That was during the time when there were no laws governing halal accreditation of halal certification bodies. But alhamdulillah, for our clients, they are both suppliers of domestic products and services. So these are dressing plants, slaughterhouses, producers of products, even food and non-food products. I think we have grown at least a bit.
I am a private company, but I work together with our partners, TCBIC, so Tagum City Business and Incentive Center, and also the LGU, City of Tagum, through the good heart of our City Mayor, Ray T. Uy, and also, of course, our very own Tagum City Chamber. So you can already see here at the Tagum City LGU level, there's already private. All of these companies are private. Private and TCBIC and LGU together with the PAM City, or rather the Tagum City Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And then we go up. We partnered with MINDA, the Mindanao Development Authority. We also partnered with the Davao del Norte Province. And of course, the DAVNOR Business and Promotions Investment Center. So you see, this is a full private-public partnership endeavor. So we created a very cheap and affordable e-commerce that any entrepreneurs can use. And so far, we're able to do it successfully. In fact, in the MinBizCon, the registration portal, including the website, is the solution that we created way back during the pandemic. We just updated it every now and then. And the result of MinBizCon today is actually from the efforts that we did during the pandemic.
The Mindanao Development Authority, recognizing the need of development here in Mindanao, signed an agreement with the PPP Center. By, I think in 2 or 3 weeks, we will be launching the PPP Center together with the Mindanao Authority here in Davao City. So business leaders like you, partnering with LGUs, no longer have to go to Metro Manila to process your papers. Magbubukas na po ang PPP Center here in Mindanao. And complemented by the Create More Act and the Public-Private Partnership Code, these reforms signal a clear priority from this administration, making the Philippines a more attractive, transparent, and efficient destination for investors. I therefore encourage all of you, MinBizCon participants, whether from the business sector, from the local government, or development institutions, to take advantage of these enabling reforms. Now is the time to bring forward bankable projects, forge new partnerships, and pursue innovation for development with a shared goal of putting Mindanao at the forefront of national development and national progress. Ito po yung palaging sinasabi ng ating presidente. Ang kinabukasan ng Mindanao ay kinabukasan ng buong Pilipinas.
I cannot help underscore the importance of having conversations between business, being able to liaise with departments of government. Minda is always here. These conversations actually bring out very important learnings. We call these business intelligence, compare experiences, spot opportunities that we businessmen, whether you're small, medium, or a large corporation, can actually look into for possible investments. In these conferences, we also invited companies like Meralco, who have provided interest about how these local chambers can actually spot challenges in their local distribution utility companies and see how partnerships with larger firms can help improve the quality and reliability of power, which at the end of the day has been the biggest factor for the slow development of many areas in Mindanao. So if we look at the map, we all want to see Mindanao at night shining bright, not just pockets of communities.
Progress is only possible when we work together with a shared purpose. At Aboitiz Power, we actively cultivate partnership with a wide range of stakeholders, from government agencies to international energy players to local communities. Through these collaborations, we aim to combine our collective strength, overcome barriers, and accelerate the transition to clean, inclusive, and sustainable energy. Our goal is clear: for the Philippines to have abundant, reliable, and sustainable energy that powers inclusive growth.
We here in Mindanao are at the crossroads. Palagi kong pinasabi pa ulit-ulit, we are at the right time in the destiny of Mindanao. Never have we experienced this level of peace and order that we have here in Mindanao. Ending a long decades old debate on what should come first. Peace and order or development? That debate has been answered for us. Almost all regions in Mindanao have been declared practically insurgency and CTG or communist terrorist group free. That debate has long ended for us. Now is the time for development to come in.
The message I would like to share for delegates attending the MinBisCon is keep an open mind, because everybody thought Mindanao is only about agriculture. Don't just look at agriculture. We have to look at what opportunities are there in each industry. And if it's, along your line of business, then it might be an opportunity for you to expand and even grow your business. For the non-Mindanaoans, take a look at Mindanao, touch base with the different delegates who are attending. The delegates who are here from the private sector are mostly from the Chambers of Commerce. The members of the Chambers of Commerce are business people who are really looking also to see what is there for us to invest in, aside from our own industry.
As businessmen, we always look at risk. We always look at challenges ahead, and we always ask ourselves, what can we do today to prevent those challenges, events from happening tomorrow. So one of which that has been a recurring theme has been the power crisis that is coming. Time and time again, we hear the warnings already, and I think we have to ask ourselves today, is something being done? Lobbying, making noise does help in moving that needle forward. So at the end of the day, we all benefit, and the economies grow, which in the bottom line leads to more employment for Mindanao.
So these are the things that the conference brings: ideas, networks, business network, informations, and of course for the government, who is also in the best interest that we have a robust economic growth. Then what policies should the government implement so that we become more competitive? It means leave the business to the private sector, but we need the right policies to grow. So that is my message to both the private and the government.
The only thing that keeps us is the learning that we get from here. And I am so happy to say that we have also raised the bar of our spotlighters. So who are our spotlighters? So you can see all of these private companies are our spotlighters, because without them, the 34th Business Conference would not be possible. So you can see here, I know that you'll have a time to showcase our partners and sponsors. But on top of that, they are here with the commitment, because maybe you have seen them presented their companies. But on top of that, what have they that they can offer more in terms of innovation and sustainable, renewable, what else? All the inclusive growth as far as Mindanao is concerned.
Together, we can turn Mindanao from land of promise into a land of fulfillment. Together, let us commit to building a global Mindanao that shines as a beacon of responsible progress, resilience, and hope. Let us show the world what Mindanao can do. Let us show that Mindanao is not only ready for business, we are ready to lead. We are ready to innovate.
Once again, congratulations to your successful MinBiscom. Mabuhay ang Mindanao, mabuhay tayong lahat, at mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Good morning.
And that's a wrap for the 34th Mindanao Business Conference here in Tagum City. We've seen bold ideas shared, partnerships formed, and opportunities unlocked, all aimed at building a more innovative, sustainable, and globally competitive Mindanao. Catch us on our next stop as we bring you stories that build a better Mindanao. This has been the Mindanao Advantage on the road. Our name, our edge.
Get ready for the ultimate Mindanao adventure. From mastering Siargao's famous waves to trekking Bukidnon's wild terrains and diving into Mindanao's vibrant sports traditions. Plus, discover how to get there, what to pack, and where to stay for your next adrenaline-fueled escape in Mindanao. Thrills and travel tips, all right here in Mindanao. This is action-packed. Only on Mindanao Network.
Mindanao Network. Right here, right now. As promised. Oras na para sa Mindanao Network Hour. Our Mindanao on IBC 13.
At first glance, it's mesmerizing, like a labyrinth of intricate details that pull you in, inviting you to look closer. But beyond the beauty lies something deeper. Each piece contains a vision the artist compels you to see. This is art that does more than decorate. It challenges, provokes, and sparks conversations that linger long after the first glance. In this episode of Alampat, we step into a world where every stroke holds meaning and every detail tells a story. What will you find when you dare to look beyond the surface? Let's uncover them through the artist himself, Dot Lazotiu.
Hello, I am Dot Lazotiu. I am an artist based here in Davao City. And I make surreal art illustrations and paintings. And my preferred mediums are ink, acrylic, and oil. obsessed ko sa details. Hindi na siya pwede na dili mapuno. Kana ang type of art kasi, dili lang na siya surrealism, it's horror vacui. Parang consume the space, wala talaga matira. Horror vacui man good is fear of empty space. Ang concept ba na i-feel nimo ang space with drawings tanan, wala gi mabilin na white. Usually it's based on in current events. So most of my work is about the effect of progress and technology to the modern society, and it's how it affects the individual or us as a society. So my strategy is usually I make an object and make it a symbol, so people would recognize it and they can relate to it. Like for example, in some of my works, it's when it's about the misuse of technology. So meron akong mga imagery ng smartphones doon na people would recognize, tapos makarelate sila. So kahit na yung imagery ko is surreal, parang makuha nila yung content ng yung artwork ko. About AI art, this one is about creative atrophy, yung dependency natin sa sa mga apps ngayon na AI. So yung creativity natin nag-atrophy. I just like the dreamlike or sometimes nightmarish quality visuals, and when you look at the work, it takes you to another reality, and when you get what it means, it shows you what's really happening in the world. Parang ganun. So ibang-iba siya sa social realism, kasi yung social realism kasi it's very direct, kasi it's based on realism yung imagery niya. So in surrealism, it's more subtle or sublime. So mas prefer ko yung ganun na. This part lang siguro siya sa akong style, because mahilig ako sa, di ba, sa horror na So ginalagay ko dyan sa work ko. Well, as far as I can remember, I think I started early, kasi dati mahilig ako manood ng cartoons. So after mag-end ng program, I would pick a pencil and piece of paper and draw my favorite characters from that show. Yung sa cartoons, anything na makita ko sa TV, wala namang specific na program. And later, my brother introduced me to Pinoy comics. So I don't know if naabutan niyo yung mga, especially yung horror comics, yung mga Kilabot, Shocker, and Hiwaga. Then in high school, my friends introduced me to Western comics. Yun yung mga Marvel, DC, and yung heavy metal magazine. Ang favorite ko is Lobo. Ba't mo familiar mo kay Lobo? Parang parody ni siya ni kasi parang ni Wolverine, na parang tough guy na parody. So mas nauna ito siya kay Deadpool actually, kasi fourth wall break din ito siya, tapos nagiging factor din, and also into manga and anime. So yun yung mga early ko. So mga influence ko usually mga illustrators and animators.
Turning empty spaces into intricate masterpieces requires not just skill, but deep reflection as well. Translating visions from mind to paper in a way that speaks to all of us. How does Datlazu bring abstract concepts to life with every stroke of ink? Uncover the artistry that captivates and inspires when Alampat returns.
The Mindanao Network Hour. Our Mindanao on IBC 13. Oras na para sa Mindanao Network Hour. Our Mindanao on IBC 13.
Previously, we met Lazo Tiu, a surrealist artist whose intricate horror vacui-inspired works transform every inch of a once blank canvas into a mesmerizing tapestry of detail and meaning. Now, let's step back into his studio and witness how he breathes life into these labyrinthine masterpieces.
Itong fine liners na pens, tsaka yung pigma, and sometimes itong isograph rotring. This one is acrylic paint. Yung sa baba, yung color is oil. Mas madali ako matapos pag painting kasi mas madali ma-cover yung yung area. Compare mo sa sa ink, it's very detailed, so matagal siya matapos. So usually ito mga 1 week. 1 week. Basta yan is almost 3 weeks or almost a month ata yan. For me, ang whole experience magud kay murag therapeutic gani siya kay murag makuan ko sa murag kung nasa trance ba habang ginahimo na ko siya. Kay kung kuan man good, repetitive na magud na siya kaayo. So dapat kuan siya, kailangan siya og full concentration. Well, yung pinaka next to art, yung interest ko is listening to music kasi it's part of my creative process. So every time I work, may music talaga kasi it sets the mood and yung creative flow. Tapos sometimes yung song mismo, may mag-get ako na idea doon, so ina-incorporate ko doon sa work ko. Well, ang process ko kasi is usually I start with I take a walk. Kasi when I take a walk, I get the chance to reflect and think of new ideas. So when I go to my drafting table, I have an initial idea of what I'm going to do, but mostly it's incomplete kasi. So when I work, yung ibang details, doon na siya mag-appear habang nag-work ko. So I feel, every time mag-work ako, I feel excited kasi hindi ko alam yung final product nun. Well, for me kasi, art is not just about making pretty pictures. It can also be about ugly truths. So there's more to it than just making eye candies. So art has the power to expose what's wrong in this world. Sa series na to, ito yung favorite ko. It's called Recreational Outrage, and it's about our addiction to online engagement. Kasi feel ko kasi ngayon, yung corporations at saka yung politicians, they have weaponized social media and parang ngayon kasi we are addicted to conflict and negativity online. So ito yun siyang meaning nito. Before kasi I'm not interested to exhibit my work kasi happy naman ako sa pag-create ng work. But lately kasi na-realize ko na I'm getting old, so and we only live once, so ito lang yung chance na ma-show ko yung work ko sa mga tao. So I decided to exhibit. Recently, I have been active in the local art scene, and I have participated in group exhibitions and art fairs. And recently, I also had my first 2-man exhibition at La Herencia, Davao with fellow artist and surrealist Totong Pantoja. And I also participated in the recent Mindanao Art Fair in SM Lan. Artists should not conform to trends dahil lang yun yung nagsisell currently sa market, and that they should always create for themselves and not to please others. Kasi mas rewarding kasi yun kasi if mabenta man yung work mo, hindi, at least satisfied ka sa ginawa mo na work. So, it's a win-win situation pa rin. For me kasi, artists are visual communicators, and he creates art so that people may have a better understanding of the world that they are in.
Art is more than something to admire. It's a mirror, a question, and at times, a challenge. Through every ornate and delicately crafted art piece, Lazutiu compels us to look beyond the surface, uncovering the spoken truths woven into his work. His art reminds us that beauty is just the beginning. True artistry lies in the meaning it carries, the emotions it stirs, and the conversations it dares to ignite. It is an invitation to see the world as we see art, to seek the deeper meaning, to question, to reflect, and to perceive through the eyes of an alampat.
The Mindanao Network Hour. Our Mindanao on IBC 13.
Dahil kailangan updated ka sa lahat ng mga kaganapan, 13 Express ang para sa'yo.